Good evening all. Welcome to the YMCA Virtual Wellness Center. I'm Chuck. Thanks for joining us this evening for yoga, breath, and meditation. Part of the YMCA DC in Northwest, Anthony Bone YMCA on W Street. Always takes me a minute to get focused into what I'm doing here. So I hope you guys are with me tonight. Such a beautiful night this evening. It's absolutely gorgeous. And again, thank you for joining and thank you for being here. So our class, Yoga, Breath, and Meditation, before we start it, those things we always check just to be sure, right? Want to make sure you have enough room, make sure your space is safe for you to practice. And we are going to be spending some time standing this evening, so make sure you have enough room, okay? Secondly, whatever we do, work within your comfort zone. It's yoga, breath, and meditation, but I really think anymore what I teach is feel-good yoga. That's really the goal. I want you to feel good. And lastly, always have some water. Always good to hydrate, right? So again, thanks for joining me. A few things I always remind you of because they're really important. So first and foremost, thank you for your membership with the YMCA, and thank you for the support. The YMCA branches and staff are working hard during these times where the communities really have pressing needs. And you've probably heard me say it before, but I'm going to say it again because it's really important. Things that we're doing: distributing free produce each week to anyone in need, providing emergency child care to medical professionals, supporting blood drives, really important with the Red Cross, helping seniors stay fit, healthy, active, and connected, providing youth and families with critical services, and also coordinating volunteers for those in need. So to learn how to support the YMCA efforts, please visit ymcadc.org. Those of you who know me, sometimes, can't always articulate exactly correctly, but I'll make sure I do a good job during class. So I hope you enjoy yoga, breath, and meditation today. I see a heart or two. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, if you can see me. And I've got shorts on tonight. I'm thinking positive. I'm not sure about this cold weather that's coming this weekend. Let's get ready to begin. All right. Let's find a tall spine, either seated on the mat or on a pillow. I use a pillow. Could even be in the chair for that matter. And roll your shoulders up and back and down a few times as you settle in. Open up. Feel good. And then with a big inhale and exhale, drop the chin down to the chest. Give yourself a few breaths into the back of the head and neck. Relax it, let it go. And then to release it, inhale, lift the head up, and exhale, drop the head back. Create a little space between the chin and the chest. Breathe into it and relax it and let it go. Inhale, chin out to your right shoulder, a breath or two. Release it back to the center. And lastly, inhale, exhale, chin out to the left shoulder, breath or two, and release it and bring it back to the center. One more time, inhale, roll the shoulders up and back and down. If you're not already in mudra, index and thumb together, palms up. Or if you need to be more grounded, like me, palms down. Let's close our eyes and let's focus on the breathing. We start with our diaphragmatic breath, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. And so you can slow the breath down and control the breath a little. As you inhale, allow the belly to rise, and as you exhale, allow the belly to fall. Inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. And with every inhalation, feel yourself breathing in energy and positivity. Every exhalation, breathe out any tension or tiredness. Relax, let it all go. And during our time together, asanas for the body, that physical work we think of with yoga. A little nidra, a little relaxation, time to absorb that pranic energy that we create from the asana practice. A little focused breathing, pranayama. And lastly, ending with an easy guided meditation. So before we begin, in our mind's eye, rest your gaze upward and centered. And as you rest your gaze upward and centered, set yourself an intention for the practice, big or small. See in your mind's eye your intention. Know what it is. See it clearly. And know that we shall return to it at the end of class. So, with all that said, Let's stay here. Let's stay now. Let's stay together. And as we begin, we slowly open the eyes and bring hands to prayer. You're ready to breathe, and you know it's all easy stuff with me. Inhale, prayer hands up to the sky. Exhale, float them out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale out and down. Hands back to prayer. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer to each and every single one of you. Hearty namaste. And thanks for joining. And let's sit even taller. And now take the arms forward. And now inhale, open wide, look up, lift up, reach the fingers to the sky. And then exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, open up, look up, lift up. And exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, reaching to the sky. Inhale, and exhale, let it go. And again, prayer hands, another hearty namaste to you all. All right, you ready to work? Let's get busy. I'm gonna get my pillow out of the way. I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see me a little better. Let's roll onto our backs. Rolling down onto our backs. Bring the knees under the chest, hands on the knees. And let's rock a little side to side. Wake up your back. Wake up your body. Give yourself a little love. It should feel good. Great. Slowly bring the knees on back to the center and stop. Gently squeeze the knees in. Arms out to the side in T if you have room, or goddess pose or cactus pose if you don't have room. Just bend those arms a little. With a breath, inhale, exhale, both knees over down to the right side, closer to the elbow, the bigger the twist, a little lighter, further away. Choose what you'd like. Looking up or to the opposite direction. And in that full spinal twist working. But then close your eyes and breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. And continue it. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. Reach up with both hands. Catch hold of the knees, squeeze them in. And arms out to the side. Inhale, exhale, both knees over and down. The other direction, to the left side. Turn the head looking out to the right. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. And continue. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. Gently reach up with both hands. Squeeze the knees in one more time. And lastly, arms out to the side in T. Keep the head in the center this time. Let's move with the breath. Ready? Knees. Inhale, exhale, over down to the right side. And inhale, center with the knees. And exhale, left. Inhale, center. And exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale the knees back to center and stop. Reach up with both hands. Catch a hold of the knees. Squeeze the knees in. Give yourself a breath. Close your eyes for a minute. Can't see all that goes on behind the curtain, right? Try to keep the screen on so there's a little something there just to have a little background, but I don't need messages popping up. Okay, you can open your eyes again. Were any of you cheating? Let's go ahead and inhale. Stretch both legs up and out. Soles of the feet to the sky. Tailbone down, belly tucked. Elongate the back of the neck so the chin points comfortably toward the chest. We'll do double leg stretches this evening. With a breath, belly tight. Inhale, raise the head up. Hands on the legs. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Toes to the nose, heels to the sky. Stretch out, breathe. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. I like to do two shorter ones, so let's go one more time. Inhale, come on up. Hands on the legs, climb up, climb up, climb up. Maybe you can reach the toes. Toes to the nose, heels to the sky, so you really stretch out those hamstrings. And if you have a strap, even better. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Inhale, exhale, split the legs wide apart. Hands on the insides of the legs and point those toes down toward the floor. Belly tight, inhale, raise the head up. Open up, look up and lift up. Reach the toes down to the floor, stretch out through the legs. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Open the hips even wider. One more time, inhale, come on up. Open up, look up, lift up. Draw the toes down to the floor. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Bring the legs together. Knees into the chest, hands on the knees. Press those thighs in on your belly. As long as you're not with child, as long as the belly's doing okay. Inhale, raise the head up, nose to the knees and squeeze. Wringing out all those internal organs. Give them a good squeeze. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. One more time. Inhale, come on up. Nose to the knees, squeeze, press in. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Last one on our back to get us started. Happy baby pose. Split the knees wide apart. Inhale, raise the head up. Elbows to the insides of the knees, fingers to the outsides of the feet. As you rest your head back and down, shine the soles of the feet to the sky. Then working the thighs down parallel-ish to the floor, knee to the foot perpendicular-ish to the floor. Did I say that right? I think I did. And be safe. Let's make it a rocking happy baby pose. Rock it out side to side. Rocking side to side. Opening the hips, stretching it out a little. It should feel good. This is always the thing I need at 2:30 in the afternoon. Just gets me through the day. A little side to side rocking, little happy baby pose makes the day a better place. I don't always get to do it. Slowly come on back to the center and stop or release the feet. Bring the knees together, knees into the chest, hands on the knees. Give yourself a breath. And either gently roll into the side and pushing up into sitting pose. Or be careful, you can slide the fingers behind the knees. You could rock up and flip it on over to table pose. How are we doing? Everybody okay? Smooth and easy stuff? I hope so. I'm going to stay back here so you can see me better. Table pose. Fingers spread wide, hands to the shoulders. Knees and feet hip width apart. And then with a breath, inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Press the mat away with the palms. So you get your butt cheeks to touch the heels, the forehead to touch the mat. So I like to keep a routine as far as our beginning goes. So any of you who've been with me over the years in class know that we have this similar startup. Because you do want some part of your practice to be a little familiar, something that slowly eases you into the full practice. And that's why we now go to cat cow. Inhale, come on up. You know the choices, right? If you haven't been with me before, 3 types, all 4 on the mat, classic pose. Inhaling, belly down, eyes up, tailbone up. Exhaling, chin to the chest, belly tight. Second option, hands on the mat. And then you could inhale, lift up the nose, the knee and the toes. And exhale, bring it closed. And then the last one, I'll just spin this way a little bit. Make sure I've got enough room. Arm and opposite leg, inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bringing it closed, right? 3 choices. I would do all 4 on the mat this evening. I like variety. So you ready? 4 of them. Either stretched out or all 4 on the mat. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed, around the spine, up and out. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, convex spine. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. One more. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Back to all 4s, and then inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Stretch it out. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. And then inhale, come on back up the table. We'll do 4 more. Make sure those knees are under the hips. Spread those fingers really wide. If you did the long one or the one with the leg, make sure you do the opposite side this time. I'm sticking with all 4 on the mat tonight. You ready? 4 more. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, convex spine. Inhale, eyes up. Feel the tailbone rise up. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. All 4 back to the mat. And inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. Make sense? All right. Inhale, come on back up to table. So, working just a little bit now as we prepare to come into down dog. We're going to jackknife. Make sure you have enough room for your head. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under. Go ahead and jackknife into down dog. Tailbone high to the sky. Press the head and chest back and down, and let's walk the dog. Bend one knee while pressing the other heel back and down. Walk it out, stretch it out, make it feel good. But ultimately bring yourself back to a static or holding down dog. Gazing to the knees, grow the spine long and tall. Inhale, lift up on the tiptoes, take the tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, heels back and down, head and chest back and down. Breathe. All right, finish it up by walking your hands back to meet the feet. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. Drop the head down low. Tighten the belly. Inhale, slowly roll your way on up to standing pose. How we doing? Everybody okay? All right. So for tonight, what we're going to work on is triangle, and half moon. So you want to make sure you have enough room on the mat so you can go sideways. And if you have a block, you could incorporate a block into your practice. It's actually great to have. If you have one, feel free to use it. All right? So first, as we always do, let's get our foundation for all of our standing poses. Mountain pose, so easy. Separate the feet a little bit, kind of line them up under the hips and shoulders. Roll the shoulders up and back and down. Elbows in, palms slightly forward, belly gently tucked. Chest high and open, close your eyes. Breathe. Take a moment just to stand and breathe. And breathe and find your feet. Be grounded through the feet. Breathe, find your body. And breathe and be balanced in body. And breathe and find your mind. And breathe and be centered in mind. All of this that we're doing in yoga, we want more than just the physical. So work, enjoy, but breathe and find these three elements in everything you do. All right, eyes open. So let's get ready to come to our first pose, triangle pose or Trikonasana. So what I'm going to do is, because I know you'll love to swan dive down, right? So I'm going to turn around, inhale, rise up, touch. Exhale, go ahead and swan dive down. Inhale, go ahead and step your left foot back. And plant that foot down to the left side. And inhale, go ahead and rise up, straighten the legs, and square it all forward. I didn't quite position it where I wanted to be for the camera, but it's close enough. So let's get wide. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get that foot, the right foot, wide in front of us. So we're going to look back through that right heel and make sure it intersects through the middle of the left foot. Left toes are forward and slightly at an angle. And then with the hands on the hips, square the hips forward. Tighten the belly. And when you're ready, inhale, rise up. Exhale. Our starting pose for triangle. So here's the way I like to teach it, the way I like to practice it. Inhale out to your left side. Exhale longer out to your right side. Drop the hand down. And what matters is this. You don't have to get to the floor. Try to keep the arms in a straight line, tuck the belly in, stay anchored through the left foot. And if the hand does slip lower, that's great, but keep that left shoulder up and back. You could look forward, but be kind to your head and neck. Classically, we always have people looking up to the thumb on the left hand. Make sure that works for you. Breathe, tighten the belly, strong through the legs. Hold it. Think. Now, to release the pose, try to think arms in a straight line the whole time. You ready? Belly tight. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm up. Open up through that right side of the body. Even look up to the right hand. Breathe into it. Open it up. Nice. It's all easy stuff. Make it feel good. Inhale, come on back to the starting point. So now for our first half triangle, it's really important that you don't overdo it. You want to protect the knee. All right? So inhale, rise up and touch. Exhale out to the side. I'm going to look at my right knee and I'm going to start to bend it. Make sure it comes straight out from the hip, but it doesn't go beyond the foot. If it would, I need to get wider apart. And now, classically with this pose, you would inhale, exhale, start to come down with the hand to the floor in front of the leg. You could also, to be honest, keep it easy and take that right elbow, again sometimes I can't talk, and place it on top of the right knee and just bring that right arm out at a 90-degree angle with the palm palm facing up. Technically, and we're not technical on exacting on every asana, the half triangle is all the way down like this, okay? But do the one that you like. Do what feels right for you, but we're holding, right? So the belly's tucked, arms once again are in a straight line, left shoulder's back a little, looking forward, or even looking up to the thumb, and you're anchored again out and down through that left foot. Make sure the left leg is strong. So it takes a little push to come up this time. You ready? Keep your belly tucked in, release, inhale, rise up, straighten the right leg, exhale, left hand down, inhale, right arm up again, open up to the right side, you can look up, breathe, and release it, come on back to the center, all right? Lower the hands down for a second. So on the last one, we're going to go into a half triangle and come up into half moon. More than one way to do it, but all that matters is that you're safe. And if you do half moon, maybe all you care about is just balancing on one leg. There's variations. So here's what your half moon could look like. You could rise up, and I have to back up a little, and you could be in a perfect half moon, coming up and holding like this. Your half moon could even be like this because you can't quite get the arm up. Or maybe hand on the hip is as far as you go. But here is how we go. I know some of you already joined me, right? So come on back to our starting position. Square it all forward. Inhale, rise up. Exhale out. Inhale, exhale. Bend the right knee. Down, 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 down. Drop your left hand to the waistline. And if you can, drop that hand down behind the foot. And when you're ready, make sure you have enough room in front of you. Inhale, rise up. My head's almost out of the picture. Inhale, rise up. There we go. So, work to straighten the left leg and get it parallel-ish to the floor. Work to roll the left shoulder back. Work to maybe raise the left arm up. Tighten the belly. Flex the foot. Breathe. Some of you are pros, I know. I've seen you. You can do one finger. Be careful. You do a no finger. But when you've had enough to come down from the pose, inhale, exhale. Hand to the waistline. Lower the foot down, rise up, and rock a little. Side to side. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. Come on back to the center and stop. Shake out the legs. How are we doing? Everybody okay? I didn't hit the wall. Hopefully you didn't hit the wall. This should feel good. Roll your shoulders up and back and down. Okay. And now just to give us some variation in the middle, separate the legs wide, toes are forward, kind of in the middle of the mat. You could, we're going to come forward and down. Slide the hands down the legs, which is perfect. That's what I'm going to do. Some of you like to be fancy and roll the shoulder blades in and draw the arms up over the head. The goal, feet wide apart, nose up. Inhale, exhale, nose forward. We're just going to lower down toward the mat. Letting the hands slip down the legs, letting the hands come to the mat. We're not going to go too deep. If you wanted to get fancy, you could take the toes out and the heels out, toes out and heels out. And then as much as you want. You can lower down the hands. You can lower down the forearms. And I know, I've seen you, there's some fancy people. You can lower all the way down and get the crown of the head to a block or to the mat. But your goal, come as low as you want, tuck your belly, making a nice wide stretch through the legs and hips, and you're lowering down. You're taking a few breaths. And after you've had those few breaths, you get the hands back on the mat. You do the toes in and the heels in, toes and heels, toes and heels, toes and heels, toes and heels. I just like saying that. And then tighten the belly. And inhale, simply roll your way back up. How we do? Everybody okay? Shake it out. Now come all the way over, if you would please, to the right side of your mat. Another way to start this pose. So squaring everything forward to begin. Look down at the feet. Turn your left foot 90 degrees midway the right foot. And then step that left foot all the way out to the left side. I'm going to come back into the picture a little bit better. But you should end up pretty much with the same position that we had before now. So, when you look back through your left heel, it intersects the middle of the right foot. The right foot is slightly forward with the toes in. Legs are straight, hands are on the hips. Square everything forward. Make sure your feet are solid and to the mat. More than one way to get here. All right? Feel good? Let's do it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale out. I have to improvise. Inhale out to the right. Exhale even longer to the left. And inhale, exhale, lower the left hand down. Leg, foot. I know there's fancy people. Floor. But what matters? The arms are in a straight line. The belly's tucked. Look forward or look up to the thumb on the right hand. Be kind to your body. Another good one, another option, using that arm against the leg, and this side, the left arm against the left leg, like a buttress. So literally, the left fingertips reach to the floor and the right fingertips continue to reach to the sky, so you're creating space and growing the arms long. Keep it all in a straight line, belly tucked. You ready? Let's release. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Look up to that left palm. Breathe into it. Good. Inhale, rise back up. You ready? Half triangle. Inhale up. Exhale out. Let's watch the left knee. Bend it. Take it slow. Make sure it comes straight out from the hip. Take it down, 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 down. And remember, you always have options, right? So, make sure you're comfortable. You can do the elbow on top of the knee. Or if you want, or if you have a block and it feels right, you can lower the hand all the way down. One thing to think about is working this thigh down parallel-ish to the floor. Arms are in a straight line. My head's almost out of the picture, but you don't need to see me, you can hear me. Sink it down. And keep that right foot working. Press back and down through that right heel. Should be a strong right leg. You know, you can hold all these things much longer than what we do, right? But for now, tighten the belly. And inhale, press up straight. The left leg, exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left arm up. Look up to the palm. And release. And come on back. You can plant the hands on the waistline. So I'm probably going to have to adjust because you won't be able to see me and I don't have enough room. But you know what we're after. We're going to go for a half triangle and into half moon. Make half moon safe. Make it a balance on one leg. However you have the hands and arms, make it work for you. Let's go. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale out. Going to watch that left knee bend. Go down, 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 down. I'm going to disappear, aren't I? Drop your right hand down to the waistline. Lower that left hand down behind the foot. Maybe even a little bit in front of it. Use your block if you have one. Tighten the belly. Inhale, raise that right leg up. You can see my legs at least. Flex your right foot if you can. Work to get that right leg parallel-ish to the floor when you're safe. Raise the right arm up. Some of you might enjoy not having to see me and take a breath. Holding. It's weird that my head's not in the picture. One more breath. And inhale, exhale, lower the foot down. Hand to the waist, rise up. And rock it out. I need a wide angle lens. This vertical view is tough to fit in. All right. You guys have enough? Good work. Come on down to the mat. Good work, everyone. As you come down to the mat, roll onto your back and bring your knees into your chest, hands on your knees. Rock a little side to side. Okay. And simply come on back to the center and stop. Inhale, raise the legs up. Exhale, lead with the heels. Slowly lower the legs down to the floor in front of you. When you're down, relax, release. Good work with triangle. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. Another big breath. All right, give yourself a little breather. I have to look and see what time it is because I never know. Okay, good stuff. So I felt like that was good. We had a little forward stretch. We haven't had any back stretches yet. So let's go ahead and get that now. Been working pretty good tonight, so take a breath, make it easy, and roll on to your belly. So we have those 3 back stretches. I do them a lot. I've been doing them for a long time. They're so good. First one's technically an easy locust pose. Then we go out to airplane, lift up, and the last one will be snake pose. All right, you ready? So Feet a little further apart makes it easier. Feet and legs a little closer together, a little more proper, a little more work. You choose. Inhale, exhale, bring the arms back alongside the body. Hello. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly button down. Inhale, raise the arms, legs, head and chest in balance on the belly button. Good. Breathe. Holding. And now, only as much as you want. Holding where you are. Or inhale, nose up. Inhale, toes up. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the head and chest up. And inhale, exhale, release, lower down. Draw the chin to the chest, stretch the head forward. Round two. I'll come this way so you can see me a little better. Arms out to the side in T. Separate the legs to keep it easier. Legs a little closer together to make it more proper. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly button down. Inhale, raise the legs, arms, head and chest. Balance on the belly button once again. Breathe. And only if you want more. You don't have to do more. Inhale, nose up. Inhale, toes up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the chest up. And release it down. Draw the chin into the chest. Stretch the head forward. So with snake pose, it's one of those where we roll the shoulder blades in and you're still down on your belly. I'm just demonstrating the arms. Arms are behind us. You could interlace the fingers and roll the shoulder blades and elbows in. You could loosely hold the wrist. You could add a strap, okay? So last one for our backward conditioners tonight. Snake pose. Legs come together or separate them a little. You choose. Arms behind you, interlace the fingers. If you can do this with the big toes touching, that's awesome. Otherwise, keep it easy, separate the legs a little. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, straighten the arms, roll the shoulder blades in, press the belly button down. Inhale, raise the head, chest, arms and legs. Balance on the belly button. And you're holding and breathing. So inhale, if you want more, toes up. Inhale, nose up, squeeze those shoulder blades, carefully lift the arms, head and chest a ½ inch more. And release. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Draw the chin to the chest, stretch the head forward. And roll back onto your back. Roll over one more time onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest, hands on the knees, and rock a little side to side. Rock it out a little. All right. So I promise we'll do a nice forward stretch. Come on back to the center and stop. We'll do it at the end. So go ahead now. Let's get ready to finish the asanas. Inhale, raise both legs up and out. Soles the feet to the sky. Tighten the belly. Lead with the heels and slowly lower the legs down to the floor in front of you. One more time. And when you're down, relax and release. Feet and legs apart, arms away from the body, palms up and breathe. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Another big breath. All right, you stay on the mat. You remaining on the mat, resting. You continuing to rest on the mat with feet and legs apart and arms away from the body, palms up. You resting and breathing. So I promise we'll get a good forward stretch at the very end this evening. But for now, let's continue. And let's continue moving into our nidra, our relaxation. It should feel really nice after working, stretching, breathing, to purposely relax and breathe. And our nidra is our first stop. The theory, through the practice of the asanas, you've been working to grow and flow the prana. We now let the physical body rest, but the energy body and the energy to work. However you want to describe it, it simply feels good. And let's begin. Begin our nidra by gathering up all your focus and attention and bringing it down to the feet and toes. Observing the feet, the toes, the skin, the muscle, down to the bone, down to the very center of the bone. And as you deeply observe your feet, say to yourself, my feet are relaxing. My feet are relaxing. Breathe deeply into the feet. Feel your feet relaxing. Feel your feet letting go. And move your focus from the feet to the ankles, to the calves, the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips. This time deeply observing your legs. Say to yourself, my legs are relaxing. My legs are relaxing. Breathe deeply into the legs and feel the legs relaxing. Feel the legs letting go. And move your focus to the torso. And let's start on the back side. Observing buttocks, lower waistline, lower back. Scanning up the sides, mid-back, shoulder blades, neck and shoulders. Tell it all to relax. Tell it all to let go. Move your focus back around to the front side. From the hips, scanning into the pelvic area and up across the abdominals. Scanning up the sides, up across the belly, up across the chest, again to the neck and shoulders. And let's include the arms, so mentally scan from the shoulders down the arms to the elbows, from the elbows down the hands and fingers. So this time, deeply observing your body, say to yourself, my body is relaxing. My body is relaxing. Breathe deeply into your body and feel your body relaxing. Feel your body letting go. And lastly, let's scan up the neck and throat, up to the mouth and tongue. Relax your jaw, slightly separate your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your lips. Relax the cheeks, warm and soft. Relax the eyes, warm, soft, and liquid, almost sinking back into the skull. Relax the nose, relax the ears, relax the temples, the forehead, and lastly up across the crown of the head and down the back of the head and neck. So this time, deeply observing your entire being, say to yourself and really feel it. Say to yourself, I am relaxing. I am relaxing. Breathe deeply into your entire being and deeply relax, deeply let go. And let's take a few moments to observe this feeling of relaxation, and so you don't wander away on me behind closed eyes. Simply rest your gaze upward and centered. Rest your focus upward and centered to the space between the eyebrows, and use your creative mind and see that space, warm and luminous, light and open. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go, and sink in. Beautiful, very nice. Bodies light, open, and energized. Allow your minds to feel lightened, clear, refreshed. So in a moment, you need to think about coming back up to sitting pose. So take your time and breathe and move your fingers and toes. Move your hands and feet, your arms, your legs. When you're ready, you could stretch out Reach the arms up and out. You could roll over to your side. Give yourself a sweet little pause on your side. And when you're ready, slowly roll your way up to sitting pose. Back to the mat, on a pillow, or maybe even on a chair. And find a way for the spine to feel long and tall. Let the chest be high and open. Roll the shoulders. Come back to your mudra, index and thumb together, up or down. Close your eyes and breathe. Right now it's just our simple diaphragmatic breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Inhaling, belly rising, exhaling, belly falling. It's our resting breath. Our next step in our practice is the pranayama. So it's just a more focused breath. And there are many pranayamas. We only practice a few. Breath is very powerful. It really affects the entire body, the mind, the energy, the spirit. And we begin. We begin our pranayama with a 3-part yogic breath. Simply inhaling, filling the belly, the chest, the upper chest. And when you exhale, imagine exhaling upper chest, chest, and belly, pulling the belly button in a little at the end of the exhalation. Remember, you've got a valve that's half open, so when you inhale, you slowly sip the air in, filling up, up, and up. And just as important on the exhale, do it controlled, valve only half open. Release the air slowly down, down, and out. Slow down your breath and follow it all the way up and follow it all the way out and down. Continue your 3-part yogic breath and let it further slow you down. And then we add a layer. And tonight we add that Ujjayi breath. It's a really good one. It's very good, very centering, very calming. It just gives you that extra layer on top of the 3-part yogic breath. So, with your lips closed, when you continue this very slow, full inhalation, imagine you're inhaling to the sound AH. I'm just doing it with my mouth open so you can hear the sound. And when you exhale with your mouth closed, imagine you're exhaling to the sound HA. Inhaling, filling up, hearing that wind tunnel sound. Exhaling slowly out and down, hearing that wind tunnel sound. Your breath is in and out through the nose, rounding the back of the throat. Inhaling to the sound AH. Exhaling to the sound HA. Hear your breath. Continue the breath to be long and full. And simply slow it down and allow it to further sink you in. You could almost imagine these steps. Each step peels back a layer, right? Get the physical under control with some asanas. Start to get the energy, the mind a little under control with the nidra. Further get the breath and the mind under control with the pranayama. And the very last thing that we come to before meditation is concentration. Go ahead and finish your Ujjayi breath and your 3-part yogic breath. And simply return to easy diaphragmatic breathing. Still in and out through the nose, inhaling, belly rising, exhaling, belly falling. And I know there's many theories behind the various pranayamas. This is just one. So now you've set this perfect stage. The body, the energy body, the breath, the mind. You've already been to concentration. Every time behind closed eyes, when you rest your gaze upward and centered, you're focusing, you're concentrating. It prepares you for meditation and makes it possible for meditation to be easier. So let's begin. Classic meditation, once you're in meditation, is silent. Sometimes for us, myself included, the silence can be difficult. We're going to try just for 5 minutes of silence this evening. Hang in there and use these tips to keep you focused. With your eyes closed, resting your gaze upward and centered, up to that space between the eyebrows. Imagine and see that space warm and luminous, light and open. You're turning on your super creative mind. Our job, our mission, is we're going to look inward and down and locate a pinpoint of light. You might see it, you might have to look for it, you might have to use that super creative mind and imagine it. So gather all your focused attention upward and centered. Behind closed eyes, imagine, peer inward deep. And in the center, see, find, create a pinpoint of brilliant light. You're basically gathering all your focus and attention and moving it in and down toward this pinpoint of brilliant light, shining up and out. Use your super creative mind and move yourself in and down toward this pinpoint of light. If you still don't see it, imagine it, create it. And breathe and move yourself in and down closer to this pinpoint of brilliant light, literally drawing all your senses inward and focused. And lastly, move yourself in, down, and through this pinpoint of light and suspend yourself there. Imagine yourself surrounded by your light. Keep your mind focused on that pinpoint of light. If you get lost, work your way inward and down again. All you have to do is imagine light. Don't wander away. We're going to shoot for 5 minutes. Breathe, stay inward, and enjoy this time. beautiful bodies, light, open, and energized. Allow your minds to feel lightened, cleared, refreshed. It's through these various aspects of yoga that we come to meditation. There are many ways to get here and many reasons to get here. But I think that what most of us are discovering, especially in our very sometimes challenging times that we're in, we need a way to feel better. We need a way to feel good, to feel calm, to feel centered, to feel positive, to focus and to simply be, so that we can move forward. Because we have to continue moving forward, and moving forward with this positive energy is what we can get from our yoga practice and our meditation. So you've heard me say it before, so many reasons for meditation. Come here to heal physically, heal yourself emotionally, heal yourself spiritually. But come here to feel good, come here to feel better. You do it all yourself, it's all natural, there's no calories, and it's a good thing to crave. It's a good thing to need. And the more you do it, the more you'll crave it. And it develops that undercurrent that stays with you. It helps keep you moving forward and feeling good. So lastly, as we get ready to finish, I promised you a forward stretch. So see if you can with cross leg, however this works for you. Come forward. If you had a block, you could put it here in front of you. If you don't have a block, maybe you're just going to go forward. Be kind to your head and neck. You use a pillow. But behind us, we bring our arms. And all we're doing is take an index and thumb around the wrist. And I know there's some fancy people who want to roll the shoulder blades in, straighten the arms, and that's fine too. But this is a little lighter, a little easier. And then we inhale the nose up. Exhale. Start to lean the body and the chest forward. Tighten the belly. Hollow out the belly. And begin to lower, of course I'm out of the picture, the chest down, the chin down, the nose down, the forehead down, and hollow out the belly. Continue to breathe into the back. Breathe and sink down. Hollow out the belly. Breathe into the back. But the real secret, the real magic of this one is coming out of the pose. So of everything we've done this evening, I want you to move as slowly as you possibly can and inhale and slowly begin to rise up nice and slow and make it last. And when you're all the way up, rest the hands on the knees one more time. Close your eyes. Rest your gaze upward and centered. Breathe. And lastly, getting ready to close. All this goodness from our yoga practice, let's share it out. First, call back your intention, big or small. See your intention in your mind's eye, know what it is, and now take a moment to see it fulfilled and satisfied in every way. See it, feel it, be it. Imagine your intention that you set, big or small, completely fulfilled and satisfied in every way. Wrap it up in your light and goodness. And then get another ball of that goodness, light and energy. And get it ready. And slowly release your hands and bring them up and catch your fulfilled intention, a ball of that light and goodness, and rest the hands on the breastbone. Take a moment to use your super creative imagination one more time and feel the power of your light, your fulfilled intention, all that goodness in the palms of your hands. So then, with one big breath, as we always close, one more time, inhale up, reach pair of hands high to the sky, and when you open them up, send out your light, send out your goodness, your fulfilled intention, near and far, to every corner of the universe. And slowly bring the hands back to prayer. And one more time to each and every one of you. I wish you another hearty namaste and a thank you guys for being here. So good to be with you. Keep breathing, keep stretching, keep smiling, and come on back for more yoga, breath, and meditation on Sunday night at 5:30. Sometimes I get my days mixed up. I think I got it right this time. If you are a mother, if you've ever been mothering to someone or something, happy Mother's Day. I think it's Sunday. We've all been a mother to someone or something at some point in time in our lives. So to everyone then, happy Mother's Day. Also, beautiful super moon tonight, and it's going to be gorgeous here in the Washington, D.C. area. Get outside and see the full flower moon. It's going to be really, really nice. So, we'll see you next week. Thank you, ymcadc.org, for making this possible. Please continue to support the YMCA, and we'll see you on Sunday for more yoga, breath, and meditation. I'm coming in for my close-up. Thanks for joining. Bye, guys. And give me a thumbs up, a heart, or whatever you got if you enjoyed the class. And don't forget to like the website as well. We'll see you soon. Thanks. Yeah.